welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Laurencia, and here we are keeping up with my pregnancy journey, okay? Today we're talking about 19 weeks. So let's just get right into it. But before we do, I would like if you would subscribe to this channel because I am keeping y'all updated every week about my pregnancy. I'm excited for y'all to be a part of it and to see how my body is transforming, and we're gonna rock it out to the end. So let's hop into the video. 19 weeks. As far as my symptoms, nothing has changed since last week. If you have been keeping up with me, I talk about my symptoms all the time, and usually my symptoms are just tiredness. I still have vivid dreams, and I'll get really nauseous if I don't eat on time. Things like that. Nothing really drastic. There are no really big differences since last week, but the baby is growing so fast, you guys. My belly is becoming more round, and it's like, wow, okay. It's just amazing to literally see your stomach grow. You know, it's amazing. There's no other word for it. One thing I really want to talk about, though, what I experienced during the 19th week is I was very hormonal, and I mean, aren't we all? But pregnancy just makes your hormones go crazy and make your hormones go crazy. And I think I've been experiencing a little bit of depression, and you know, naturally I have my times where, like, okay, every day is not up here, you know. Things happen, life happens, and there's some days where you're just kind of down, and that's like understandable. I think that happens to everyone, right? But for me this time, it would just be a sadness that would come out of nowhere. And I don't know, I was very emotional this week. I would just cry, like, to myself. I'm the type of person where I look strong on the outside, or happy and bubbly or whatever, but when I'm to myself is when I'm just a titty baby. And I don't know, I'm not that very open with my emotions, not with my family. I'm just very private when it comes to that type of stuff. And I really like to deal with my emotions by myself. I don't know how healthy that is, but I mean, I know when I need to talk to someone, but for the most part, I'm really good at keeping my emotions to myself and sorting things out on my own. And that's just what this past week has been. Even I literally cannot tell you what sparked me feeling this way besides the fact that I'm pregnant, you know, trying to put two and two together. There wasn't a particular thing that, like, just broke me down. It was just like this feeling, this rush of emotion that just randomly hit me, and I can't describe it. I don't think anybody can really understand. Maybe those who actually deal with depression, or, you know, other than you being pregnant yourself, I don't think anyone else could really understand that type of feeling. And just on top of being pregnant, it's just, you kind of naturally become a little bit insecure. You do, I believe. I think I'm not just speaking for myself when I say that. You know, you just start thinking, especially if you're in a relationship, your mind, I don't know why it's so hard to stay positive. It's so easy to think negatively. You do it without even trying. Like, it's so easy, but then when you're trying to be positive, it's harder. You're having to reprogram the way your mind and your subconscious mind thinks. And if you're not aware of that, it's easy to let negative thoughts and emotions consume you. Pregnancy brain, wow. How could I forget what I'm talking about in the middle of talking about it? It's beyond me. That's embarrassing. Good thing this ain't live. Boy. But what I'm really getting at is just, I can't tell you what brought it on. It just happened. And I talked to my boyfriend about it. Oh, I was talking about being insecure. So, you know, me and my boyfriend are we're still a new couple. We've known each other for a few years, and he has a son and I have a son, and we would often let them get together and like hang out. But we never dated. Like, we just didn't go there. But it wasn't until the beginning of this year that somehow we just aligned, and I think it's a very cute love story. But anyways, we're relatively new. We're a new couple. We're new at learning each other in a deeper way. And it's been amazing so far. Like, really, it's been perfect. But we're new, right? And I'm pregnant, and it's like, I don't know, my pregnancy brain tells me, okay, overreact, overthink, just start feeling crazy. And that's just like what I've been feeling this past week. And it's nothing that he has ever done or anything. It's just my own thoughts. It's like I'm kind of already, I'm just the type of person, I'm very aware of all of my emotions, and I'm not afraid to feel them. But on top of being pregnant, it just heightens that sense and awareness to the max. And so this week I had just got to thinking, man, are we going too fast? All this is happening so fast. My body's changing. I feel crazy. Like, just all these negative Nancys in my head. And I was just crying a lot for no reason. Just thinking like, man, I just want everything to be okay, from my baby's health to my relationship to my, me studying real estate right now, wanting to make a good career out of that. Just all these different things that I just found myself overthinking about. And it really had me in a little depression. And I just wanted to mention that because I think a lot of pregnant women might not talk about it that much. Please, if any of you come across this video and you have felt depressed in your pregnancy, because I'm aware of postpartum depression because I had that with my son. When I had my son, right after I had him, I got real low. I didn't feel like myself, and I just really got in my feelings, and it's not fun. And I just thought it was postpartum depression, but there's a name for it. I just can't think of it right now. It starts with an A. Gosh, I should have looked it up before I made this video and made sure. But you can have depression during your pregnancy, and if you're going through this or you've been through it, let me know. I'd like to know your experiences. I think I want my channel to be about not only my symptoms in my pregnancy, but I'd love to learn about. I would love for other women to come on here and like to just share with me your experiences. And I think the more you know that you're not alone in something and that other people go through it too, it gives you a sense of calm. It helps you to know, okay, I'm not the only one. And that's very important to have, okay? But the way I got through it, I just started, I'm a Christian, I am. I'm not the most perfect Christian, but I do believe in God, I believe in Jesus, I believe in that. My faith is my foundation. And so I prayed, I did. I had to pray through it. I always pray, but this time sometimes you gotta go harder, you know? Because sometimes we can't fix our own problems within ourselves. And sometimes you don't have anyone to talk to about your problems. But if you don't have anyone else to talk to, don't forget, there is a God. And you can talk to him and he cares. Literally, he cares about you. Just talk. Express yourself out loud to yourself. God is always with us, so, you know, you don't have to worry about, oh, can he hear me or this kind of thing or anything weird like that. Just express yourself out loud. If you think that's weird, journal. Take your time to write down how you feel. That helps too. I'm big on that. And a lot of times when I don't have anyone to talk to, I don't even like talking to other people like that. I will write out my feelings, I will pray about it, and feel better, you know? But if you are blessed that you have somebody that you can confide in, that you're comfortable with, who can really shelter your feelings and not have you feel exposed, that's wonderful. Like, good for you. What else did I do? I worked out. That's another one of my things. Like, when I'm really stressed and feel down, when I work out and have that time where I can channel my energy into a workout, use my energy towards that, it's really a stress reliever. I know it sounds kind of corny, like, oh, you feel down, go work out. But that does help. Working out or whatever it is that you like to do to get your mind off of how you feel. And when you're feeling negative, find something else to do. Don't just sit in it. Do not sit in your feelings for too long. Get up and like make yourself productive in some way. If you like to play the piano, if you like to journal, if you like to listen to music, whatever you can do to raise your energy back up to here, because we want to vibrate up here. We don't want to stay down. I'm not saying don't acknowledge your feelings, but it's very important to not wallow in it, you know? You don't want to just stay down in your feelings and sit there. You don't want to do that. So that was the hardest thing. And it's like it hit me out of nowhere. And hopefully, I mean, I know what to do when I get this way. I'm just hoping that I'm not gonna keep experiencing like major drastic shifts in my emotions. I don't like feeling that way. But hey, I'm here. If you don't have nobody to talk to, no friends, shoot, you can talk to me. I'm down to listen. Like, I love engaging with other people, especially if I feel like I can help you or just say a kind word. Like, that's totally me. At the end of the day, when you take the time to think about the things that you're grateful for, it really can shift your perspective no matter where you are in life, no matter what you're going through, no matter how you feel. And I know it may sound cliche, like to say, oh, look for the good in everything, but that's it really is true. So that's another thing that I like to do when I feel really down and low and depressed like that. I mean, I try to do this every day just to make good habits and to like retrain my brain to start seeing the good in everything. Because like I said earlier, it's so easy to think negative. It doesn't take nothing to think negative, because your brain never stops thinking. It never stops. So whatever you're thinking about is what's going to manifest. And so you have to get in the habit, if you're not already, get in the habit of looking for good things. So that's why I encourage you to practice when you wake up in the morning. Find 5 things to be grateful about immediately. Like for me, I say, thank God you woke me up this morning with a grateful heart. Make sure your heart is grateful. Don't just say it, but feel it. Really feel and find what you're grateful for. So I say, God, thank you so much for waking me up this morning. Then 2, I'll say, I'm so grateful for my family and the baby that's on the way, and the family that I already have that loves me. Because I bet somebody loves you, okay? If not, I love you, okay? So somebody is loving you, okay? So you can't say don't nobody love you. So 2, I say, I'm grateful for my family and that they love me. Then I say, I'm grateful for my life and just being able to exist. Like, wow, I did not create myself. God, wow, you thought so much of me that you made me. And then on top of that, there's nobody else like me? Wow, like that's cool. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for my gifts, the things that I like to do, right? I think I'd be thankful for that. And then I'm thankful for my future, because I know that if I'm here, then I have a purpose, right? Even if I haven't, found it yet. I think that's a whole nother video, you guys. I'm telling you, like, when it comes to purpose and feeling lost and like wanting to know why you're here, what really helps with that is understanding you can have passion and purpose for anything, like whatever's in front of you at the moment. I think we get caught up in like wanting this grand gesture of like, oh, this is my purpose. And some people have that. Some people know exactly why they're here and they fulfill it relentlessly. Like they go day after day doing having a vision. And everyone's different. For me, especially when you find yourself that you're like good at many different things, you kind of get confused as to what is it that is your thing that's gonna make you feel most fulfilled. I feel like that's just a whole nother topic in and of itself. I could go on forever, but anyways, find those things that you're grateful for, and it can really immediately shift your energy and raise you up immediately. If you don't believe me, just try it. Like, I don't care how cheesy it sounds, and start affirming to yourself daily, saying, I am beautiful, I am a blessing, I am a creator, right? I am a creative. I'm part of God's creation, right? And I'm able to carry life. I am blessed. I am abundant. I am everything that is good, right? Reminding yourself who you are. Girl, don't get lost in the sauce. Don't get lost, okay? We cannot lose it. We're pregnant, yes. We're hormonal, yes. But at the end of the day, you are a baddie, okay? You're carrying life. Your body is changing, okay? You're beautiful. And these are the things I tell myself. So it's like, okay, when I get down here, I have to be like, all right, come back to the center, come back in. I'm not gonna let these negative thoughts steal my time, steal my energy, steal my joy, because whatever negative thoughts are whatever negative voices that you have in your head, they're lies. And it's just a matter of, do you believe the lie or not? Do you believe it or no? Because if you don't believe it, you don't have to accept it, right? So when you start really thinking of it like that, you can really change how you're feeling. So I hope that helps somebody. It helped me, and it's helping me, right? I can't say how I'm gonna feel in the next couple days or next week. You know, it's like this. Life is like this. Highs, lows, somewhere in the middle. You know, but we always have the choice to come back up here. Is really what I'm saying. We don't have to be down here for nothing, for nobody. We don't have to settle for negativeness ever. And the more I really can say that and know that, I just feel more empowered to control my life. I feel like you have more control of how your day is gonna go, of how your life is gonna go, right? So that's all I wanted to say. That was how my 19th week was. Very emotional for no reason, but really to teach me that I have more power over my mind than I think, you know, and you do too. So let's continue to practice being positive and telling ourselves wonderful things, right? Because everybody has voices in their head. Everybody has inner thoughts. And your life is already whatever you've been thinking, whatever path your mind has been on, that is what your reality is. And if you don't like it, let's try to change it. I'm trying to change mine, and I'm seeing progress, and I'm grateful for that. So always find something to be grateful for. I hope you're having a wonderful pregnancy so far. Let me show you guys my little stomach. Let me show y'all how we bumping. Look at us. Stretch marks and everything. Who cares? Who cares, honey? Because look what I can do. I can hold a baby in here. Oh, God, I'm so thankful. Like, I'm so grateful for this, y'all. Next week, I'm going to tell you guys the gender, okay? I'll tell y'all the gender. Me and Babe, we couldn't hold it any longer. And we were like, why are we trying to make it such a big to-do to have a gender reveal? We just decided that we're going to just have a baby shower and like have friends and family around for that. But as far as the gender reveal, we were like, no, let's find out together right now, okay? So we did, and I'll tell y'all about it next week, okay? So, anyways, I'm gonna wrap this up because this video is probably kind of lengthy, but it doesn't matter. I hope you guys liked it. Remember to subscribe to this channel because I'm giving videos weekly about my progress, and I will see you guys next week, okay? Baby dust on you all, blessings, positive energy, all of that. Bye.